Improvement Pill here. Today we're actually going to be speaking about recipes. Yes, like cooking recipes. You're probably wondering, wait, what does this have to do with success? Well, I like to think of success as a dish. There's certain ingredients you need to have in order to cook your dish, in order to be successful. And it really depends on what your definition of success is. Let's say, for example, that your version of success involves a business that makes you enough money and gives you enough freedom to be happy. Well, back in the day, a dish like this would require certain ingredients. Number one, you would have to have a place to conduct business. This might mean having a physical store or a restaurant. Number two, you might need employees to help you manage the store. Number three, you had to have a product, because without something to sell, you can't make any money. But even if you had all of this stuff, if you had all the ingredients, there was still a very high chance that you wouldn't be successful. And that's because back in the day, you didn't have the recipe. You didn't know how to cook your ingredients, because in order for a dish to taste good, you have to cook it in a certain way. Too much time on the stove and your dish will get burnt. Too little time and it's undercooked. Small little details can make a huge difference. If you forget to add salt on your steaks, they're gonna taste horrible. And this same concept applies for success. You might have all the pieces you need to open a successful business, or have a successful relationship, or live a happy life, or whatever your definition of success is, but if you don't know what to do with the ingredients, there's a pretty high chance that your dish is gonna taste like crap. But that's not the case anymore. Nowadays, you can find the recipe for any dish you want with the power of the internet. And no, I'm not talking about Aunt May's famous pie recipe. I'm talking about the recipe for success with women, the recipe for a successful body, the recipe for a happier life, the recipe for successful friendships. For the first time in history, the recipes for every single dish that you could possibly want to cook is available. Someone else has already cooked that dish before you and figured out exactly what to do with the ingredients to make it taste amazing. What I'm trying to say is that if you're viewing this video right now, you have to understand how lucky you are. You are living in the best time in the history of humankind. For the first time ever, you can literally cook up any sort of success that you want. All you have to do is go out there and find the recipe. Read the books, watch the lectures, listen to the podcasts about any subject you want to improve on, and you will have obtained the recipe for success. You will know exactly what to do with the resources available to you. This episode was brought to you with the help of the guys at Blinkist. If you're someone who feels like they don't have the time to sit down and read a 500-page book, then this is an amazing tool that you can add to your arsenal. Blinkist takes popular non-fiction books and grabs all of the key points for you to consume. So instead of having to read all 500 pages, you can just spend 15 minutes on the app and leave with the same amount of insight. And the great thing about Blinkist is that they offer audio versions of these insights. This is something that I love, because I love listening and learning about things when I'm doing chores or when I'm at the gym. Blinkist has a huge library of over 2,000 of the most popular non-fiction books ever printed. They organize every book into a category so it's easier to find your recipes for success. Today, Blinkist has a special offer just for you guys. Click on the link in the description below for a free trial, or you can enjoy 20% off their yearly plan, which is super affordable and well worth it. This week I'm listening to The Charisma Myth by Olivia Cabane. Check it out and stay tuned.